Good afternoon, good night, whatever you want to call it. Gloomy, rainy day. One of those fucking days today, man. I was like, damn, Lord, like, why today? It's been raining all day today, nonstop, man. It's just been one of those days. I haven't done shit other than tinker with stuff, fucking pack up a little bit, that's it, and sleep. I slept from like 3 to 7, I swear. No, it's like 4 to 7, actually. And my last time I remember looking at the clock was 3:45. I meant to get up at 7. I didn't get up until 7:30. 7:45, which I'm out of weed. I'm irritated because I'm out of weed. I don't like being out of weed. Like, I mean, I could hit my bowl and get a resin hit, but that's just gonna piss me off. So I stopped by one of my old friends' house, and he's always been a pothead, man. Listen, he's one of the coolest potheads you'll ever meet, man, from this area. I'm telling you. Him and another friend of mine, good people, man. I actually miss both of them. I miss seeing them. So it was nice to see him. But I told him, like, look, man, he told me to come back over, that his wife this girl was sleeping, otherwise he'd smoke, but he wanted to smoke, man. He was so excited to smoke. I was like, damn, hell yeah, I'm excited to smoke too. My ass is broke right now. It's been hard. I don't want to spend money, I could go spend money out of this money I have, but where does that get me? It gets me nowhere, and I've worked so hard for it, right? So I haven't really worked on the truck because I got to get underneath it. And I don't feel like getting the clothes that I have wet and nasty. I don't have a washer and dryer in here like I used to where I could just throw it in there. Otherwise, I'd be cranking on it. I would. I'd have it done already. I'd have that transfer case and stuff out. Bill hasn't stopped by, so I don't want to hurt myself. I could put it on jack stands to get it underneath there. But here's one thing I've learned. Don't ever work on a vehicle, man, unless somebody's around. Don't ever go underneath it. Don't do it. Just don't. There's no reason to. There's no reason for me to be underneath that truck without somebody around in case it slips off the jack stands, right? And somebody can call 911. If I'm under there, right, and something happens, you see any of these neighbors? There's nobody around to call 911. I won't be able to reach for the phone. I'm fucked. All right, this is why I'm not on my back underneath there right now. Even though that transmission isn't very heavy, that transfer case isn't very heavy, I can put it in there myself. I put the trans in there myself on my back, beating myself up. Last time it took me 5 days because nobody wanted to help me. Because I was replacing the trans underneath the truck on this driveway in the ground. That shit was a bitch. That's why I quit my job too. I got tired of everybody fucking, and everybody took advantage of me. Everybody like, fucking my dad asking me for money and shit, but won't spend 10 minutes and hang out there and make sure I'm all right. Can't do nothing, man. It has to be on the TV, right? Can't even go an hour without watching TV. I can't watch a son and hang out with him and talk. But Bill can come over, my neighbors can come over, right, and hang out and talk for hours at a time. This is the stuff I'm talking about, right? This is why I'm making these videos. My fucking family and nothing but piece of shits. They're never there for me. They never want to give me attention, never want to pay attention to anything I have to say. Everything I say, it comes out my mouth. They don't pay attention to it, don't want to learn, don't want to do anything, don't have no motivation, don't want to dream. They don't dream. None of them have an imagination. None of them. They all want to sit there, meh, 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 meh. That's all I hear is meh, 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 meh. That's all I hear, meh, 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 meh. It's like those fucking Muppets, man. I'm serious. That's all I hear is Muppets constantly. I don't even hear people anymore. I blocked them out. They're not even people to me. They're fucking walking sheep. That's why Jesus says, you are the sheep, I am the shepherd. How can you tell me that people aren't the sheep? We all know everybody's fucking dumb as fuck. Come on. Huh. So, yeah, enough of that. But I asked, out of all the ballasts, I want to bring these on the boat for a floodlight to convert power. These are step-up units. They convert power. Okay? These are magnetically shielded. These give off radiation, okay? If these are pushing out a lot of power, these extra sun grow lights, you can grow tomatoes with these things. You can grow whole. They're not just for growing fucking pot. These systems have been out. People have been running these systems for forever now, running big ass things. Hydroponic systems to feed us. Like, it's crazy to me that people act like the stuff is new. But anyways, this stuff was out during the 70s, 80s. You know what I mean? Way before that, 50s, 40s. They've had this stuff a long time. Anyways, it's 120 volt, 240 volt. I can run both. I can do halide lights and sodium lights, okay? The halide lights are for your veg, all right? Weed plants are seasonal plants, okay? If you plant them outside in the season, right, they don't start budding, going into flower, right, and producing all those terpenes and all the different chemicals, THC, CBDs and stuff. That's a natural deterrent to keep the deer from eating the flowers when it grows, okay? When the sun comes up, right, the new moon, right, the blue moon, the new cycle, right, the marijuana, it's actually a good plant it's a good plant to observe, to understand how things work outside, how the earth, works. The plants will only go into flower mode when the lights are off, 12 on, 12 off, around there, somewhere around there, 18. Most people have them on 18 and then turn them off for a couple hours, okay? If you have the lights on 24/7, okay, the plant will never, ever flower. It will stay in veg state. But you can actually take a flower, you can take a plant that's in a room, that's been in a room for, budding or whatever, and it's about to die. You can actually take it and you can put it back in the flower room and back in the veg room and save it if it's having problems. But you can hermaphrodite it. You can stress the plant out and the plant will actually turn its sex. It's facts. There's so many different things that are involved with it. But I kept these out of all the grow lights that from the whole system that I had. Those are the only two that I kept. I want to put them on my boat, but I'm also hard up for weed, man. I need some weed, and I'm just trying to work with what I have, you know what I mean, to get out of here, you know what I mean, and get things done and enjoy myself, right? I'm trying to be, what's the word, Come on, Claw. Come on, Claw. Claw. Kitty. Claw. He's soaked. Come here, Bubba. I know. You want some food? Yeah, I got some food for you. You must have heard me all the way over there. I'm telling you, this cat is coming with me. He knows, man. He wants to be with me. He lays in my bed with me, man. Claw. Go in the garage. It's dry in there. Come on. Here. You're a fucking savage. Savage kitty. Here, eat some food, man. Get out of the rain. I know he's in the rain. He just came and got soaked to come see me. I know damn well he was hiding underneath the car somewhere or underneath the porch or something, a tree. And he heard my voice yelling. That's what it was. He heard my voice yelling. Talking shit. Go on, go. You already know what's up. You already do what you want anyways, cat. So, yeah. That's Junkyard Kitty. I have Junkyard Kitties. There's the other kitty. So, I don't know exactly what I'm doing just yet. I'm kind of just still waking up. I logged in. I do know what I am doing, though. So, I've been doing a lot of research. I gotta turn on this computer. I've been researching how to make money. So, I'm gonna share it with you guys. This is the way I know how to make money. Which we're gonna start. I've been doing the research for a long time. This company, it's a file sharing company, right? The stuff that you have up that you put on their website, on their file transfer protocol website, FTP site, all right? You can share all your files, okay? Whatever you want. You can pictures, photos, anything, anything you can think of. Programs you write, all that stuff, okay? I wrote it down. We're going to be doing Bash Guide, ABS Guide, which I found it, but I'm not too happy with it. I think we're going to go with a different one. But we are going to be doing do uploads. So today it's Saturday 8th. I wrote down do uploads because we are going to be researching it. And we're going to be, I do have an account already, but we're going to go back to it. So do uploads. It's so weird typing with one hand. Alright, so do uploads. Upload files and earn money. Alright, it's called douploads.net. And we'll go over it, okay? This is what I'm going to be using. I have a 4 terabyte hard drive I have of stuff, that, just old stuff, man. Stuff you can't get. ROMs, games, all that stuff, People will have private access to who I choose, right, to give access to. And when they download from me, right, I get paid per person, like $10 or whatever. We'll go over other things, okay? It tells you all the stuff. I don't know exactly what the prices are. They change. Things change periodically. But it's one of the best ones that I'm willing to put my name on and willing to actually give it a shot and see, because I don't feel like I'm going to waste my time. Which is hard to find stuff like this, which I have binders full of stuff like this, okay, that we're going to be going through that not only have I used throughout the years, some stuff I haven't, some stuff I have, okay, so I also started looking for other apps, other programs, other people that do similar things, and we're going to be reviewing them. I'm going to be using these things because a lot of these things don't necessarily work in the same countries. They only work in certain countries, therefore I can't use that program, right, or that website. I have to find something else if I'm in a country this service isn't provided. So therefore, I'm able to keep all this stuff together on a piece of paper, okay? But this is what's also going to set the difference between my company and someone else's company apart. Because my company is going to be going around the world looking for all these different resources from all these different countries. So therefore, even if somebody did design an app like mine, right, or whatever it was, right, they wouldn't still have the knowledge, the connections, the trade routes that I have established. All right, which I've already been putting into play. So I've been doing this my whole life, you know what I mean? I've had this idea already, I've just been kind of polishing it, you know what I'm saying? And I need more help polishing it. I'm trying to polish a turd, you know what I'm saying? Turds get shiny, they do. Watch Mythbusters. All you gotta do, they took a piece of poop, they made that bitch shiny as a rock. That bitch was a rock marble rock. Piece of poop. Shinier than guy's head with turtle wax. I'm serious. So, we're going to be we'll read it real quick. Alright, so let's do uploads. Upload files and earn money. Powerful file sharing service with affiliate programs that allows you to earn while sharing files with your colleges, friends, forums, or your own blog/website. Simple upload. It says you drag and drop files here. Local upload, remote upload, copy files, a torrent upload. Okay. You can drag and drop files right there. It says simple upload your files with few methods and as fast as your connection will allow. It says huge storage with up to 100 gigabytes working space. You can use upload to back up or share your files. It gives you live statistics. With do uploads, you can check all your earnings and traffic in real time as well as your progress. It has 24/7 support. Our team will be ready to help you or assist you with any questions, issues you might have. Earn money. We will reward you for every single view, traffic you bring to us, as well as referrals and sales. Our premium, with our amazing premium features, your expectations will go beyond your imagination. You got to remember, when you generate traffic, you use people's lines. Internet service providers, they backbone off each other. They do deals. Just like you go to all these cell phone companies, right? I'll teach you how this stuff works. I design these things. I work on these things. I get paid from companies to actually secure these things down and help, security firms. That's what I went to school for. It's what I'm going back to school for. It's what I've designed my whole life. It's what I've been into. You know what I mean? I'm a network topologist. That's what I would consider myself. I would actually consider myself a professor in that type of level. Because my reading level is so high that it's in the top 3% of the whole world. I know this for a fact because in prison they actually went out of their way to actually want to talk to me. All the teachers in all the facility actually wanted to shake my hand because they were impressed that they'd never seen somebody that worked there for 30 fucking years and never seen not one goddamn person come in there, let alone in their college, smarter than them. Tells you something. It's because I constantly read. Ever since I was a little kid, I love reading, man. I used to run and get away from my abusive family and read. On the internet. And phone and fucking devices, on fucking books up the ass. I love books. I used to be in the fucking looking for the Who, man, all that shit, man. In school was my favorite place at school was the library. That was my favorite place at Long B Elementary School in Dearborn, Michigan. That was my favorite school. I used to climb on top of it and actually read the books. I had to go high to get away from everybody and read books on top of the school. I would climb on top by myself in elementary. So it says, so far, blah, blah, blah. It says disk users, example users, 34,537 disk used. This is how much gigabytes, files, 18,468. So securely manage your files and collaborate with everyone from anywhere. It says, what are you waiting for? Get started now. Enjoy. It says, enjoy feeling and earning while sharing what you love to your loved ones. So, I have an account. I'm going to go ahead and log in tonight. Let's see if it has any news. Let's see what it says. It says, do uploads news. Today, July 17th. Is it the 17th? It should be. No, it's the 18th. It says 7/8/2023. So this is the last time they said something. Today we have changed to upload domain extension for .com to .net. Please bookmark new domain uploads, and now AdSense is live on new domain extension. PPD rates will be increased next month, and all your payments will be cleared within a few weeks. Awesome. It says we have decreased PPD rates temporarily. Recently, our AdSense account disabled with the loss of $5,000. Trying to fix problem ASAP. When AdSense problem gets fixed, we will again increase the rates. Just have patience for a few days. Movie uploads enabled again. We can do movies, desktop uploader, web dev access. So, people will be able to here, it tells you. It says today we have added officially Windows, Mac, and Android file manager upload. You can download from here. With this feature, you can upload and manage your files without opening the browser. Multi-threaded upload, HTTP proxy support, which I usually make sure most of them are HTTPS. If you have HTTPS, it's like a secure site. That's what you want to browse most of the time. That's also what you want to look for. If it has HTTPS, it's usually a good sign that person is running a secure website. All right, we'll be going over all that stuff eventually. I gotta log in. Retrospect. All right, let's logging in. We're getting moving today, and I didn't type in the password right. So let's try this again. And watch, she's gonna do it again. I don't know what's up with this. I think there's something wrong with the keyboard or something. I don't know, or I just don't know what I'm doing. It's probably what it is. Oh, let's see. I don't know. There's probably a space in there or something that I didn't notice, That happens a lot. So, yeah, I sent a message to Dave, my boy David, and I was like, hey, if you want these, I don't want any money for them. I don't want them to get wasted. I don't feel like dragging them around right now. I'll get digital ones and stuff, the nicer ones, the smaller ones, that are more magnetically shielded. Those aren't really very good magnetically shielded ballasts. They're the cheaper ones. They're like the best bang for your buck in a sense type of ballast, which, when they were growing and stuff, they would actually, those things cause so much fucking noise, so much radiation, for, noise pollution in a sense coming from those converters. People don't understand that. What happens is this house, right? Say this house, people will try to grow in their house and live in their house at the same time. This doesn't happen all the time, but it will. So say you have the cable on the house, right? Usually it's more with cable because cable has a thicker line, right? Okay, so that's the stuff I understand, the stuff I know, the stuff I study, stuff I go to school for. That's what I'm going back to school for. It's what I got 40,000, all right, from the government, from federal, and then I got 16,000 from a scholarship sitting in an account waiting for me to get enrolled in class. And they keep on hounding me because they want me to do a class I don't want to do. I want to go for my master's. But so the line, right? If you got those ballasts in the house, right, and they're not good, they're not really good magnetically shielded boxes. Those white boxes I just showed you. The frequency, the radiation, you consider it, pollution, noise pollution. We call it all different types of things. It back feeds through the line, and what will happen is this line, right, goes to the pole, right? If everybody has, say, Spectrum Internet, right, which most of us do have Spectrum Internet now, okay, what happens is it sends a noise signal, a chattered signal, it fucks with everything down the line. And what it does is it goes down the line, then goes down this line. So next thing you know, you got your neighbors calling the fucking cable company, right? Wondering what the fuck their cable's going on, why the internet's shit and everything. The internet company can't figure it out because they check it and figure out, well, it's not system problems, computer problems. It's got to be something with the wire or something like that. We won't know until we send somebody out. That's what they usually do. What they do is they come in. This is how they were catching grows, too, illegal grows for a while, because people were too stupid. They didn't understand it till it's too late. So what they'll do is they had these little guns and shit. They come by your house and they'll shine it by your house and see that there's all that radiation coming off your house. And if you don't turn off the lights, right? They'll give you an ultimatum. They'll tell you, like, look, we understand you're a customer, we get it, but your system on your house is interfering with our cable system. We can't allow it. They'll just cut the cable right off the back of the house. They don't give a fuck. And then they'll contact the police and let the police know. Think I'm joking. You'll have the fucking police at your door, knocking on your door, wondering why the fuck you got the police at your door for an illegal grow. That's why. Listen, take whatever fucking system you have, any cable system you have in your house. If you live in a state that weed is not legal, you're growing, and you live in a house, you have cable on the internet, get rid of it. Unless you have really nice magnetic shield ballasts. If you buy the digital ballasts that are magnetically shielded, that are nice, you don't have to worry about it. But if you have those cheap ballasts all in the house right here and shit, that's what's gonna happen. Plus you're gonna sweat that, you're gonna fuck the houses up anyways. That's why I stopped growing, man. Every house I was in, I fucking fucked it up. Listen, the house would start sweating. The wood right here and shit, this would get all moldy. The fucking inside would get moldy. The fucking cupboards, the fucking doors would start puffing out. Because it was so humid in the goddamn house from all the fucking lights and all the fucking plants and water and air conditioner units. That's why I learned it's better to fucking kick on the lights at night. My brother learned it. I learned this from my brother, my oldest brother. My oldest brother figured that out real quick. Saves so much on electricity kicking the lights on at night. Plus, he'd rather, at night he was up. He's a late night bird, He'd rather, tend the plants at night. So, but the earth, you got to do this. We got to learn how to do this on the earth in the cycle. And this is what the ancients did. All the tribes, you got all these Indian tribes that I've been studying and stuff. Which I'm going to eventually be doing, videos, whole hour edited videos with an actual editor, which I am the editor. I have been downloading, installing editing software where this kid is telling me that I should be paying for someone to edit for me. He can go suck a cock. I'm going to edit myself. Why would I pay anyone to edit for me? If anything, they would actually go in business with me. I would open up a YouTube, okay, an email. I would give them a password, all right? Only me and them would have that password, and then we would just communicate between the fucking drafts. You go in there, you open up a draft, you fucking leave a message, you save it, boom. No one's the wiser. No one can even have access to that email. Who knows what email it is? I can talk to this person privately, securely, without no one ever even knowing. No one, unless that person gives out that password and is a snitch. Or changes the password on me, and then I can't get into YouTube, and we can't handle this lightly. Anybody I do business with remotely, as I sail around the world, because they will have contact with me. We have Facebook. The phone works both ways. I can conduct business. I know how to conduct business remotely. I don't even need to see you. This is why I'm doing this. Okay? I don't have to see you physically in person. All I got to do is see you in video, just like this. Me and you can conduct $1 million transactions legally. They do it 24/7, 7 days a week. It's called the International Monetary System, the SWIFT system, which was actually hacked not that long ago. If the last one I read, we can get into it. The last one I read was the Indian Bank. They hit the Indian Bank, which I believe was North Korea, in my opinion. That's who I think did it. That's what I've been studying and stuff. I study all this stuff. This is what I go to school for. Security analyst, IT analyst. This is why I run at Kali Linux. I work for the government, bro. I try to tell people this. They don't listen to me, man. They think I'm fucking on crack or something. It's fucking stupid, man. And what's stupid is I almost had a job for Samsung. And what's crazy is the person in Samsung, there's somebody that was in Samsung that's jealous of my Facebook, jealous of who I am, and says that I talk with power, and they try to rob me over the internet, which they got me. I'm telling you, that's why I think it was the government. I think it was the government anyways. They wanted, okay, I'm working for them, right? They wanted to get a picture of me. That's why I think it was the government before they hired me, man. I'm telling you, I ain't playing. I'm not lying. There's a reason why, listen, man, I'm a security analyst. Listen, I'm not the only person that's had these kind of problems before, too. I've been talking to a lot of people, security analysts and stuff like that. They've had similar situations happen to them, like looking for jobs over Facebook and stuff. That's why I say don't talk over Facebook and everything. Don't say anything over Facebook that you don't need to be saying in Messenger, because they look at all that stuff. It's all saved on a database. You know what I mean? They can go back to it and stuff. That's also why I use hashtags. If you look at, I've mentioned this many videos. If you look at everyone's YouTube, you look at everyone's Facebook, they're not using hashtags. The ones that are, they're actual, each post, each video, each post has a keyboard that's saved to a database. People can find my stuff. The reason why people's fucking YouTubes aren't blowing up, every time they post, they can have 1 million fucking videos and not have one subscriber, because no one knows how to find them. There's no keywords to be searched. It takes forever for the computers to index everything. My stuff pops up first before everyone else's because I used hashtags, right? The system that is designed to find the stuff like that. I understand how the program works. I understand how syntax works. I understand how synopsis works. I understand how binary works. 0 and 1s, bits, datas, which we're going to be going over theoretical numbers and algebra and design. Basically we're basically going to be I'm going to be breaking everything down just like Khan Academy in school, like I've been learning. This is all this started basically was in war. That's how all this computer stuff started, because of war. Signaling. This is why I'm intrigued by the Bible. So the Bible talks about all these wars and stuff like that, and these trumpets and using these signals, right? For communication, they, SOS signals, 1, 2, 3, light, you know what I mean? And then that means something, you flash it 4 times, that means something, right? You can switch it, you can communicate. Unless that person has the key or no understanding, what it means, there's no idea, they could communicate like that. Well, that's basically how all the software works, how binary works. You take two strings, two cups, right? You put a string on it, you pull it, right? Well, you can send data through that line, that frequency, that's how binary works. You got on off, right? What people didn't realize, though, if you tighten up the string, what they figured out, if you pull tight on the string, right, it sends a higher frequency. Well, when you have that higher frequency, right, not only does it transfer faster, you could do more vibrations. You could do more characters, in a sense. You could do different, rhythms and stuff. And they found out that, you could basically input information and have an output of information. And that's what a script is. Well, not a script, a shell is, which is, basically the most powerful thing on a computer. Is what we use every day is a shell. Except all the programs that we use, the desktop operating system that we use, the GUI, the graphics user interface, or GUI for short, that's what the program was, the shell, the program that people wrote so you can use. It's using the shell. The reason why you want to use a shell, right? Because if you can use a shell, right, you can get a computer to do something with only a word. You get a lot more power out of the computer because you're freeing up the rest of the computer. You're using all of the power from the computer on one tiny service, on one little string of data. But, you can have multiple strings. We can even pipe, which people don't even know what pipelining is. We're going to be getting into that stuff, theoretical stuff. You know what I mean? Architecture, Intel and AMP, the differences, and, quantum theory, physics. We're going to be, eventually getting into quantum theory physics and processing and stuff like that. I understand that stuff. I know this stuff. This is what's crazy to me. I can't find anybody that is around me, right, that talks about this stuff. So this is why I started making Life Stories Perspectives as well, because I'm tired of not having anyone around me that knows this stuff that I can talk to, and I'm not in a school right this moment. That's also why I'm heading down to Full Sail University, because I'm so bored here. I want to go back to school. I'm fucking bored. I have nothing to do with myself. There's no tools. I don't have the tools. I can't afford all that stuff, right? So that's why I'm going down to Orlando. This is also why I talked to the people at Full Sail University. I told them all about myself, everything that's going on. They know all about my dad, everything, man. They want me down there. They said, come on, Retro, we got you. We got you. We'll help you out. We'll make sure you have a home. We'll make sure you have a place. I told them, look, man, I'm going to be in a marina. You know what I mean? I'm going to be on a boat, doing these studies and stuff like that. They're like, really? They're like, that's fucking awesome. They're like, you know what? We'll do whatever we can to make sure that you get to and from work. We don't care if we got to get you an Uber every day. We don't care. The one lady even told me, I'll come pick you up myself. She said, I stay right down the street from there. That's awesome. Well, you can carpool with me. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, we'll go out and get lunch all the time. This is how Full Sail University is, man. It's amazing. And guess what? It's a Christian-based school. All the owner is Christian. The owner is a full-blown, Jesus-loving Christian. He's amazing. I'll share his name eventually, I'm going to be sharing all this stuff, Once I get down there, we'll share about it, I don't want to talk about it too much. Until I'm there, you got to show everyone, what I'm about. Your boy knows a lot. You hear me? But we're going to, we're going to read. We're going to read because I'm hungry. I want to eat. What time is it? We got 34 minutes. Yeah, we'll read and stuff. I want to eat. All right. So that's what we're doing tonight. I might go out there since it stopped raining. If it dries up tonight, 1 o'clock, 2 in the morning, I'll be out there. Get some bolts out. I'm probably going to try to get the rest of the seats out, honestly. Just do the trans tomorrow. The rain said it was only going to rain at 11 o'clock. It was only going to light rain for the afternoon. Well, It's been on and off the whole afternoon, and I've been lazy. And it's Sabbath anyways. You're not supposed to work on Sabbath. You're supposed to rest on Sabbath. So, alright, let's read. It's fucking hot. It's because I'm drinking that coffee. Which, that was the coffee from earlier. It was just a little bit left. I'm ready to go make it. Which, that's what we're about to do actually, real quick. Get it going. Thinking about trying to figure out how to come up with $10 real quick. And fucking go run down to my fucking boy's house and make him give me a bud. Bro, hook me up with a bud for the night till tomorrow. I'm about to go knock on his door, honestly. I'm about to go bug him. You think I'm lying? I'm not lying. I'm about to go ask him to look out for me, bro. I'm about to go over there. I'm gonna ask him to look out, throw me like a $5 bud so I can get to doing something tomorrow or Monday. Hook me up, look out to me till Monday so I can get... Cause I ain't got no car and shit, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, David will look out for me, man. He ain't got no problem looking out for me, bro. I'm not asking him for nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not asking him for fucking $20. I'm not asking him for something like that, you know? He wanted to smoke with me anyways. That's what good friends are for, man. Listen, man, he'd be more than happy to help me out. You hear me? We're about to go over there. I'm about to start this right now. Fill this up. I'm about to head over there. I'm gonna lock up, head over there. That's what we're doing. Then we'll read the Bible. Because then hopefully I have weed for the night. That's what we're about to do. Think I'm lying? I ain't lying. I'm a motherfucking pothead, man. I can't go without that shit. I can, I just don't want to. Now I'm dealing with you fuckers and, you know, reading and shit. I'll come back and give you food. You can survive. You can fast. It's Sabbath. She's fasting on Sabbath. I'm forcing her to fast on Sabbath. Even my cat fast. Alright. I'm just gonna show up before it's too late, you know. I don't want to go over there fucking bothering him. You know. I'm gonna be up all night. I gotta rock it out all night. So I'm gonna be straight up honest with them, bro. I'm fucked up out here. Man, look out for me. I'm about to chug this Red Bull. We need keys. I knew I was forgetting something. We need keys. I have my wallet on me. I'm only going around the block. So long as the house is secure, we're good. Alright. I was sleeping, you know, thing is secure. There's nothing. Everything's good. I do need to shut this window though. I don't need somebody coming through my window while I'm gone. Yeah, no, we're not having that. I'm not gonna go on a rampage because I forgot to lock the windows. That's my fault. Alright, we're gonna go fucking be fucking a bum. I'm gonna go be a bug. Go bum people from fucking weed. I feel like I'm 15 again. That's amazing. I love Jesus, man. I'm telling you. Jesus brought that fire back out again, man. I lost it, man, a long time ago, man. A long time ago I had that fire. I did not care. I was destructive, man. Listen, man, I was bad. In a bad way, in a good way, in a bad way. I'm so fucking intelligent, you know, all the shit I did get away with, man. Listen, man, God is good, man. I did my time, you hear me? I've done nothing but give back because of the guilty conscience, you know what I mean? It's the only thing that brings healing to me. You know, I love when children smile, families smile, and, you know, I see families light up, and so this is why I'm doing this. This is why I do this. Why else would I sit here and make all these videos, these long-ass videos, and let people into my life? You know how many people are sitting behind that phone that are hopeless like I was? Straight up gone off the motherfucking rocker? Have no idea where to go. Have no idea who to go to help to. Anybody they do have any idea of maybe even thinking of asking for help, they know damn well those people ain't gonna help them. Do you see anyone helping me? Besides my neighbors? No. The only reason why my neighbors are helping me is because they see me needing help. They see that I'm a good person. They see me moving around helping. A neighbor today knocked on my door, asked me, can you help me move a dresser? Before she even finished, I told her, you don't even have to ask. Like, stop. I stopped her halfway mid-sentence. I said, stop. I come. I did a hand motion, she's foreign. I didn't hit. Listen, man, I learned traveling around the world. There's not, when you don't know the other language, I deal a lot with body language, a lot with hand motions and stuff. Because I'm learning the language, you're learning me, that happens a lot. That's how I know I pick up very well. That's why Margarita was happy to be with me, because she picked up faster with me in a couple days than she did in a whole week with that other family that was treating her like shit. I'm thankful that she has a new family. She's got to travel around and, she's get to experience life. I'm thankful for it. I close my eyes because I picture her. I can picture her, being happy. I want her to be happy. That woman deserves to be happy, okay? Whether that's with me or with someone else, it doesn't matter, even if she chooses to be with somebody else. I'm all for it. I'm thankful for it, because that's who she wants to be. That's what she wants. That's who she needs to be with, right? At that time, it's for her to learn. God brings people in your life for seasons. You understand what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people are not understanding. Look, there's deer out here. It's another reason why I want to come out here. Listen, I bought this place for a reason, man. Look at it, they're just chilling. I'm gonna put my keys in my pocket. I wear my slippers like a retard. They're fucking getting wet. I'm trying to avoid the puddles, but these deer come up to my window, man. I need to get some apples and show you guys. You got to catch them early in the morning, though, like 6:37, right when the sun comes out. In my backyard, they'll be eating the little cloves and shit. That's when you got to catch them. So, yeah. And David said he would smoke with me too. So, even if I don't be a bum and bum him for weed, he said he'll smoke with me, man. He said stop back by. So, that will help, man. I'm telling you. We're going to get it in tonight. I'm going to be up all night. I just slept for 4 hours. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be recording, the stars and stuff too at night, I'm looking for a really nice telescope. I've been looking into them, seeing what brands are the best. And, I don't have a lot of money. When I say $70,000, people's fucking faces light up. That's not a lot of money, man. It's not. Listen, it's not. I know, because I've ran businesses. It's not. Listen, $70,000 ain't much. Not when you're paying for buildings and you're paying payroll. If you have more than 4 or 5 people, you're paying 10 grand in payroll. You see how close they let you get to them? And that's me. That's not me calling it. That's not me having food. It's looking to see if I have food. That's why it's like, if I had red apples and I sat down and just waited, they would come up to me. They live all throughout here. There's a little group of them. But, that's another thing I was saying about documenting, which I've been slowly taking pictures and stuff, but that I need a different camera, and my GoPro isn't good enough. The GoPro is good for the bike, was good for that thing, you know what I mean? Which that's what I bought it for, was for the bike when I do tricks and, when I go ride the Appalachian Trail, but you can't ride the Appalachian Trail. So, even though some people do, but you're not supposed to. It's only a trail, it's not made for biking. It's not. They don't want people fucking it up. That's what it is. So I'm here, unfortunately, I'm not gonna bring you guys up to his house and stuff, you know what I mean? That's not who I am. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully, things go well, I find some weed and I get to hang out with him, man. I wanted to see him. I told him I wanted to see him, for a little bit before I go. So, it stopped raining, so this is why I'm heading over there before it gets too dark. So potheads stay up late, man. So yeah, if you guys want to do Bible study with me, Sabbath Bible night, it's going to be happening every Saturday. You know, Bible, it's church every day. What do you mean? So yeah, have a good night. I'll talk to you guys soon. Comment, man. Subscribe. Let's get to it.